What's up, guys? How are you? I hope you guys had an amazing day so far. I'm going to get straight into the video. The topic for this video is going to be the process, right? And the way that I look at the process is I switched the word from process to the word crushing because I watched an interview with Pastor T.D. Jakes, and he talked about his book, The Crushing, and how the book describes going through the process. Now, to me, I'm still in the process. A lot of people around me are still in the process. But the difference between certain individuals in the process is that some are going to get all the way through it and reach the next level, and some are going to allow outside information, outside voices, and things change the way they feel about their process. And ultimately, that determines where they're going to go in life. And the way you look at it, all depends on the way that you think. All comes down to the way that you think. So the process is a very big thing that a lot of people don't really take the time to acknowledge. Me, I literally love the process. The process is everything that I embody. Going to the gym is a part of the process. Doing Twitch, making YouTube videos, on Instagram, creating content is a part of the process. Everything that we do right now, going towards our success or our dreams and our aspirations, is going towards what we want in life. But all that work that we put in is the process. Now, the key to getting to where you want to be and getting those things done and achieving your dreams is loving the process, and I want to say making failure your best friend, because you're going to fail. It's inevitable. You're going to lose. It's inevitable. But if you stay strong, you stay consistent, and you stay disciplined, at the end of the day, you're going to be successful. It has to be a little ticking time bomb in the back of your head that makes you want to say, I'm going to be successful regardless of what anybody has to say, regardless of what anybody else is doing. I'm going to be successful. And when you have that mindset along with your work ethic during the process, that's exactly when you become the very best version of yourself. See, the process is going to break you down. It's going to tear you up. It's going to shred you into pieces. But at that moment is when you find exactly who you are. At that moment is when you become the best version of yourself. At that moment is when you decide to get it done regardless of what outside noise is there, regardless of what actions take place inside of your life. No matter what happens to you, you know for a fact that you're going to be successful because you fell in love with the process. The process is something so minute, so small, but yet so big. And the way that you think determines the way that you take your process on. Certain individuals are going to take the process on like it's the ultimate challenge, because that's exactly what it is. It's the ultimate challenge for the ultimate beast. E.T. said it before in one of his videos. Everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what a beast does. Are you going to be a beast? Or are you going to be a sheep? It's completely up to you. Me, I decided for myself that I wanted to be a beast. For me to be a beast, I have to get back in the gym. For me to be a beast, I have to be consistent with every single thing that I'm doing in my life. And I think that every single person that's watching this has to be consistent as well. You have to be disciplined as well. If you want certain things, write it down. Make it plain, make it clear. And then go out and go get it. This process, the crushing, is really going to tear you apart. And only the strong are going to survive. Are you strong enough to withstand the things that are going to happen during this process? Are you going to be able to become the beast that I know that you can be? At the end of the day, it's up to you. At the end of the day, you decide what you want to be. At the end of the day, you decide if you're going to allow outside information and outside people determine what you're going to do with your life. At the end of the day, it's you. It falls on you. Your life is your responsibility, nobody else's. So don't let nobody on the outside determine how you feel about yourself and how you go about your process. Your process is for you. It's made to destroy you. It's made to annihilate you. But it's also made to bring you all the way back up so that every single time you fall down, you get your ass right back up. The process is made for you to fail, but it's also made for you to succeed. And at the end of the day, you are the person. You are the beast. You are the God that determines how you are going to take on your process, how you are going to take on your journey, how you are going to take you being crushed. It may happen to you every single day, where life may not be going the way you want it to go. It may happen every single day where you may lose a family member or you may lose your job. We're in tough times right now, but only the strongest survive. There's a quote that says, God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. Are you going to be one of God's strongest soldiers or one of his weakest links? It's completely up to you. You determine what you decide to be. Now go out and be the very best version of yourself that I know you can be. You are a beast. As we say in New York, you're a demon. Right? We don't have any religious meaning behind it, but you're a demon. Go ahead and go get it. Go get it done. Go make it happen. Go through the process. And in the very end, watch your dreams become a reality because you changed the way you thought about your process. Every single time something happened to you, you thought about the positive that came to it. What did you learn from it? How can you be better after the situation? That's how you got to look at it. Change the way you think about your process, and you will change the way you look at your life. And you will ultimately become the very best version of yourself because you decided to make a change. You decided to alter the way that you think about life because you see how everybody else thinks about it and how they stress. And you change. And once you change that little itty bitty piece, you become so much better in all aspects. So much better. Every time something doesn't go your way during your journey, during your process, and you're starting to get crushed, you say, okay, bet, let's get back to it. Let's get it. You may fall down 5 times, but you make sure that you get up 6. You may fall down 7 times, but you make sure that you get up 8. You make sure that you rebuild, that you restructure, that you realign, that you make it happen the way it needs to happen. At the end of the day, it's you. And remember that you may be the individual in your family that everybody's dependent on. So are you going to let your process crush you? Are you going to let the journey throw you under the bus and forget about you? Or are you going to attack it? Are you going to go ahead and get it? It's up to you. My name is Chosa. If you don't know, now you know. Have a great night. Deuces.